Oh my goodness. Accidentally blurred it. Hi! I think I blurred it because actually it was on display capture and I wanted to make sure my blur thing was working. How is everyone's night going? Stream is so late. It's 9:10. Right? That's what it says on me. ごめんね。遅くなりました. I became late. Sorry. You know, like, it's the thing with me where things are set up and then something happens and then I have to start my whole computer over. Like my phone wouldn't play, or what, like, just was turned off for some reason and I had to turn it on, and for VTuber Studio to work I have to restart my whole computer. So yeah, sometimes I'm on time though. You gotta praise me when I'm on time. But how you guys doing? You guys came in here before the bot did. Hi Eos, hi Plasma. I'm trying to catch up to you guys' comment here. Found out one of my cats shed claws on my bed and I got poked. Oh no. Don't get poked. Do you need a gaming chair? It'd be nice, but I just put it there for funsies, just to remind myself. I do. So the thing about my chair is I got it from my cousin, and the thing about it is the leather is shedding everywhere. I find it on my bed sometimes, and I'm like, ew, how did it get on my bed? And then I have to vacuum pretty often because how frequently it sheds. And the thing is, like, I heard like gaming chairs aren't the best. So like, what's the company's name again? Secret Lab. I had to look at my chair real quick. Secret Lab, they're coming out with like a Pokemon one, and I'm like, that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool to have like a Pokemon chair. Hold on, let me adjust something here. Also, I went to the wrong scene. I wanted to do the just chatting, but hey, we're here at the gaming scene, so you can see what we're doing at least. Gotta turn off Discord chat, cause Sweet's not here. Sweet's going out on Valentine's and left me all alone. Play dating sims to defend my loneliness. Well, speaking of which, Plasma, I got your gift. I got it yesterday. Thank you so much. I haven't done my nails yet. I was going to. I think I was going to while I was watching anime, but then I was like, it's getting pretty late. I was practicing my singing, guys. That's right. You are gonna get fed. When spring hits, you are not ready. This lady's sitting on scraps, so sad. Okay. It's just like, my cousin was like, oh, do you want my old gaming chair? I'll give it for you for free. And I was like, sure, I love free stuff, right? So I take it, I put it in my car, bring it home, and then I realized like, oh, well, you know, the seat's a little scraped up, but I think it'll be okay. And then, like, that week, oh my goodness, there were, like, little black specks everywhere. Everywhere. I'm like, I can see why you gave this to me now. But hey, it's a chair. I like it better than the chair I had previously. Because I don't know, I didn't like the armrest so much on the last chair, and this one like reclines back if I wanted to like, take a nap or something, which I've done, and it's pretty comfortable. But I'm looking into getting like an office chair. Well, this game looks peak. I'm excited for this game. I saw like the beginning portion because I think like either Jacksepticeye or Markiplier played it for a little bit, and I don't think they finished it, so I think there's multiple endings too. I can't remember. Owie, enjoy your gift. Thank you. I will. It will be put to use. The urge to just go to like a Best Buy and buy like a Switch 2 just because. I've been doing like this just because kind of thing, which is not good. Not good. You know, I'm going like, YOLO, you only live once, let me get a Switch 2. YOLO, you only live once, let me get a let me get this art done. Which I don't know if you guys have seen. I didn't post it on. So, I'm not gonna be posting art of myself on Twitter due to the new AI editing tool. Oh, I gotta sneeze. It's coming. Okay. Maybe it's gone. So if you guys want to see it, I'm gonna post it on Blue Sky, but I have this, I commissioned this art of me eating pizza. I wonder if I can put it up real quick. Let's see. And they made this, art for me really quick too. Hi Leo! How's it going? I saw your Uma Musume! 1 goal, let's go! You know what's funny? I haven't checked Uma Musume in a long time. I don't know what's happening. The thing about me is like when I start back into a game, I start like really hard. Like I was grinding like for hours 1 week, like for a week. And then now I've totally forgotten about the game. I'm waiting for Narita Bryan to come back. I want that horse. All the other horses, trash. I don't want them. I want my Narita Bryan. I got Narita Bryan's like sibling or something like that. But not Narita Bryan. I want her. You should. You missed a ton of free draws. No! Not a ton of free draws. Tell me I could have got free stuff. I got back into like watching anime. I finished Dr. Stone. I think I said that in the last stream. I finally finished season 5 of Dr. Stone. Which was great. I cried because a lot of things were happening, and now I think it's just time for the final arc to happen. And then I watch what's called Gachi Kuta, where it's like this boy, he lives in this world where it's just filled with trash, and the trash can become like a vital instrument. That's what they call it. I started watching that. I'm like 4 episodes in, so pretty much we have established the world. The guy has his powers. Oh no, we have a crisis. He doesn't know how to use his powers, and that's where I'm at. I'm excited. It looks like a cool shonen anime that I can get into. I love oyster crackers plain for some reason. No, oyster crackers are so good plain. I literally saw oyster crackers on the shelf at the grocery store. I don't have like clam chowder to put these in. I would just eat them plain. Though, like oyster crackers and clam chowder so good together. I really want to go for some like good clam chowder. Good clam chowder. Some clam chowder's like it's so like soupy. It's not even chowder. You've become clam soup. I want chowder. Like I remember my stepdad, my sister and I, we were traveling and we stopped by this place and we got clam chowder and I opened it. I'm like, this is not chowder. This is like clam soup. I'm like, chowder's thicker, no? Y'all eating seafood wrong. Just get fried fish with rice on the side. Fried fish with rice on the side is pretty good. I like mine with sweet and spicy like sauce, and then I eat it like that. I don't know what kind of fish it is though. That it's usually my mom that fries it, and then I'm like, ooh, let me have a bite of that. Simple, you know? Fried fish, rice. There you go, that's a meal. I don't even like chowders or like any other seafood besides fish. I just like the crackers. I get that. There's this place like near me that has like pretty good clam chowder. Even though technically, like I said, more soupy than chowder. Eel gets it. I love seafood. Seafood's so good. I like calamari. I like takoyaki. Takoyaki is seafood because it's octopus in there. Eel sushi so good. Eel sushi, yes, unagi. I love unagi. I have to like order it every time I go to a Japanese restaurant. And then I said this before, I went to Nagoya, and Nagoya's known for like this, I can't remember what the dish is called, like uma something. Una? Una something, I can't remember. But it's pretty much, it's an eel dish with eel on top, rice on the bottom, and you eat it in, you eat it in an interesting way. You can eat it like plain as it is. You can eat it with some tea and the rice. You eat it with some toppings on it. It's pretty good. It was very expensive though. I mean, it is eel. So, and Nagoya is known for their eel apparently. I didn't know this till I got to Japan. There were so many things I learned when I was in Japan. Like I wasn't prepared. I remember like, I think I was talking to my teacher. And they're like, oh, what'd you do over the weekend? I was like, oh, I went to Nagoya and I ate this eel thing. She's like, oh, did you know Nagoya is known for their eel? I was like, oh, really? I didn't know that. I just like looked up a video of like what to do in Nagoya. And Nagoya is like a very cute little town. Yo, if you ever go to Japan, I recommend Nagoya. Because people are chill there. Because there's not many tourists that really go there, so if you are a tourist that goes there, they're like, yo, you know what's up. You know Nagoya's the place to be. Ollie, where's the pizza art? I got distracted. You guys distracted me. Yeah, also hot take, but I don't like ground meat, like, at all, unless it's meatballs with spaghetti or meat sauce. It's super hot take. I don't like burgers either. Oh. Yeah, interesting. Is it like a texture thing or a taste thing? Usually the only people who don't like Krabby Patty are the people are the people that never tried one. No, I like ground beef. I love tacos. Like I love, like, I got a taco bar, you know, the assembly line, the ground beef, the lettuce, the cheese, the tomato, the sauce, cream cheese, sour cream, cream cheese. Do not put cream cheese on your tacos. I love burgers. I was like, I was just watching a video about like how White Castle burgers are made. Every time the video comes up, I watch a little bit of it because it looks so good. And I love onions on my burgers and onion rings and blooming onions. Yeah, the texture thing. Interesting. Yeah, I want to eat a burger, but I need to eat better. Cream cheese on tacos is a crime. Exactly. Don't do the cream cheese. Isn't there like a trend going on where it's like frozen Greek yogurt and like fruit or like some kind of cookie and you freeze it and it's like, oh, eating like a cheesecake or something like that? Is that cream cheese or yogurt? I can't remember what it is. Some kind of trend going on. Browse. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Okay, ready guys? I have the image here. Ta-da! It's me eating pizza. Yummy, yummy. I really love pizza. No, I really do. I love pizza. I posted it on my Instagram. If you guys don't know, I have an Instagram, Mizuryu_Aoi. You'll see my reels and stuff there. And this is actually my first actual post I posted. I've only been using Instagram to post my reels. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should post a photo. Because that's kind of what Instagram is for, but these days Instagram has changed. So yeah, I will be posting this on Blue Sky and not Twitter. You know, to protect the artists. This is a YCH, your character here kind of thing. They had pizza, they had burgers, they had waffles. And I was like, yo, I want the pizza one. That pizza looks good. I need that pizza. I hope they do more stuff because I really love their art style. And they drew me completely right. Like, they paid attention to, like, the little details I have. Because sometimes I gotta remind people, like, oh yeah, I got 2 different color eyes. I have these things on my cheeks. You know, I got a long ponytail behind me. I have curls, you know, it's like stuff like that sometimes people like overlook, and I just gently remind them like, oh yeah, I have these, just letting you know. But like the first time they showed me this, I was like, you got like everything right about me. Yeah, that's me. The artist is Eon Driver, by the way. EONDRIVER. On VGen. I love stuffed crust pizza. Stuffed crust pizza's so good. I love stuffed crust pizza. My favorite food is enchiladas. I don't think I ever had an enchilada. Very nice artwork. How much did it cost? Pretty pricey. And I kind of realized why a lot of like corporate VTubers don't really have like horns or tails or stuff like that, because I had to pay extra for my tail. I was like, yeah, I have a tail, and that was like, I think like $10 extra. Let's just say it was under $100. So it wasn't like too bad, but I really enjoy it. One of my favorite food is mozzarella sticks. I love mozzarella sticks. They're my favorite food too. It's either like mozzarella sticks or eel sushi. Like eel, yeah, unagi sushi. they fight for the top. I always just appreciate our art. I appreciate your guys' art, especially Eels. That's so cool with the art you posted. I love the colors. When there's a ref sheet, they pay more attention. That's true. I mean, like, yeah. Also, like, I think if they're doing it from entirely scratch, they have a lot of things to focus on. Versus, like, this one, they already had a base, and then they just had to draw me in there, so. But I'm glad they got pretty much everything right. First time. I didn't have to, like, I had to be like, oh yeah, could you just, like, add the zippers? And that was it. That was, like, literally the only thing I had to tell them. And then, like, the shuriken in my pocket there. Eel's hard to beat. It is hard to beat. And unfortunately, Eel's very expensive. I wish it wasn't so expensive. But that's how it be. I love drawing tails. How come it costs more to do that? I know. Darn me, I had to live with a tail and horns. I think it just counts as a complex design. I mean, sometimes artists will not charge for having, like, details like that, but I was like, yeah, I have a tail. You kind of have to just draw it in there somehow. You could, like, customize the toppings. I was like, I love pepperoni, so just leave the pepperoni on there. Also, I realized I put it under I love you. I love you, pizza. Yo, I love pizza. Pizza would never leave me. Pizza is good anytime, anywhere. There was, like, a article that somebody ordered pizza on top of Mount Fuji, and then some guy climbed up the mountain to deliver this pizza. I'm saying pizza's powerful. You gotta deliver the pizza. Like, I love drawing long things like big ears and tails and snakes and eels. Eels! Yeah, right? Is my mic blowing out? Yeah, I was recording a song and I had to change the settings on my mic. I have one song I have been working on forever, guys. Forever! It never stops! Forgive me, Aoi. Forgive me, chat. I have to go. Aw, it's okay. Thank you for coming by. Thanks for chatting. And again, thank you for the gift. Today's gonna be a short stream though, cause I am a little tired. I might check out Overwatch, depending. Cause I want to see, like, the new heroes, especially Mizuki, cause bruh stole my name. I like his name's Mizuki, but his power doesn't really do anything with water, does it? Like, I've seen the videos, and he just kind of jumps around with his sickles and heals people. And then what's his name? Wu Yang? Wu Yang is more Mizuki than Mizuki is, because he actually uses his water. I'll buy my platform. You will remember. You will remember you. Like Hunger Games. Like, can I whistle? Right? Was that Hunger Games? I haven't touched that content, like, forever, and I also have not seen the last movie. Let me get this image out of here. Boop. You know what game I want to play is Una Unagiri? Is that what it's called? It's the new chill arts game about fishing. It doesn't look too scary. Because sometimes with games, like with chill arts, sometimes their games are a little too scary. That one doesn't look too bad. And it just came out, so it's on sale too. So I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm also thinking about getting the Resident Evil games because Resident Evil 9's coming out. And I feel like I should play at least some of the old ones before I play 9. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta jump into the fire. My parents are jealous because they get the newest S25 Ultra, not to brag. S25 Ultra? What is that? A phone? What was I talking about? It is a phone. Oh, Samsung. That's so cool. We love getting new phones. I just got this phone last year, my iPhone 16. It's so big too. I know, like my coworkers are, why you get such a big phone? I'm like, why not? YOLO. You play Uma Musume on stream and use it the phone. I played Uma Musume before on stream. I played it a couple times. I just haven't touched it in a while, but I'm thinking about going back. But with how I'm playing so far is I kind of just speed run the whole thing. Like I just skip the whole story completely. And I'm only there to get my horses like stronger. At first, I played it a couple times on stream because I didn't really know what I was doing, so I was having chat help me out, and I kind of get the gist of what I need to do, so that's why I haven't really played it in a while, and I again, like I kind of get what I'm doing. I wouldn't mind trying to do it again. There's a lot of streams I wanna do. Uma Musume. Gold or glue? No! Not the glue! To the glue factory with you! It's like, you're like, listen up! Better fucking win this race. Where's the glue factory for you? And the horse is sweating like, oh shit, not the glue factory. Okay, let me see if this game... It is here! It is a category. I think one time I played a game and there's no category for it, so I didn't know what to put it under. I'm glad I Love You Colonel Sanders is here. Also, by the way, I didn't know that this is how you spell Colonel. I thought it was spelled like the way like you say like a kernel of corn. So I remember I was at the drive-thru like, yeah, let me get a colonial sandwich. I'm reading it like that, and I'm pretty sure like the drive-thru person's like, what the... Owie. Win or you get sent to the Elmer's glue factory. Exactly. You better get gold. Gold or glue, as Eel said. I wish I could have shown you guys the beginning of this game because it was very much an anime-esque opening. I was like, oh my god, this is so anime. And did actual like KFC make this too, like as a meme? I think they did. That's so base of them too, because they're just like, let's just hop on the train that we're so popular in Japan and that People love anime and fried chicken, so let's just make it a dating sim. Colonial sandwich, favorite I know. I was like, yeah, give me a colonial sandwich. I didn't know how to read it. I was like, colonial. You can tell I don't go out. I don't touch grass, because I was like, yeah, give me a colonial sandwich. I guess that's how you spell Colonel Sanders. I didn't know. The more you know, huh? Also, Colonel Sanders, he's so ikkemen in this. What the hell? Colonial Sanders-san. Colonial Sanders-senpai. Let's see. Full screen. Okay, looks like we're good. Back. Just make sure we got everything on here. Okay, let's just start. This is a rather short game, so like I said, this stream is gonna be kind of short today. Let's just hop to it. Before we get started, tell us your name. You called me chef. I am a chef. Oh, this automatically capitalized. All right. Fried chicken. Go for some fried chicken. Oh, what is this popcorn? What is that? Is that BTS in the background? Hell yeah, I'm a K-pop stan. Oh my god, chicken! I love chickens. I'm just getting a feel for what my room is. I apparently play tennis. Okay. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. I'm a student. Okay, gotcha. KFC is fire indeed. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever, or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is in no time to sleep in. Okay, shut up. I can't believe that's my alarm clock. My alarm clock is a chicken gone crazy. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School. Academy for Learning? The name is crazy. Yeah, I can't wait to go to University Cooking School. So basic. It's like I can't wait to go to the College of Science. Academy of Biology or whatever. Like, it's such a basic name. Oh, sorry, I have to sleep. No worries. Thanks for coming by. Have a good night. Your mind begins to wander. Who'll be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. Good night. You need to take it seriously. You'll have to daydream a bit. Let's daydream a bit. It's here. Why not? You know, soak in the moment. It's here. Finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare. So many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. I just have... instead of like the bread in our mouth, we are eating a biscuit. Also, whoops! I realized I'm blocking some of the text here. Let me move myself a little bit. That should be okay. All right. Yum yum. Give me your biscuits. Oh, I love KFC biscuits too. Mmm, delicious. Just what you need to wake up those taste buds. Yikes! You're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. You didn't put on deodorant? That's like the second thing I do before I put on clothes, is put on deodorant. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning. Ooh, nice school, nice school. Here comes your lifelong best friend Miram. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. She's so cute! Good morning, Aoi. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What the? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by the master chef parents, she always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Quicksand box? Why was I in a quicksand box? There's just a box of quicksand somewhere in a playground, and little kids are just drowning in it, I guess. I don't know. But the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only 3 3-day only semesters. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Could you imagine getting a degree, like yeah, I'm gonna go for physics, rocket science. It's 3 days, and you get a degree in that day. You learn a lot in 3 days. Sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Ouch. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk! Change the subject to school gossip like, have you heard, guys, that she doesn't even, like, season his chicken? Pep talk. Remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and we had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower, and the other card featuring a handsome fellow in a red suit? Fancy tower? I feel like that's the tower card, and usually that means something not so great. Red suit, I don't know what that could indicate for the tarot card. I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bags. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when somebody smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands onto the ground. Uh-oh, is this the bully? Hey! Oh, yeah. I guess. What? It's Ashley? How do you say this name? Ashley? We're just gonna call her Ashley. Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Oh, she's evil, apparently. She's full of darkness inside her. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there. Chicken. I'm curious to this, like, how the clothes fit her. It's interesting. You can leave Aoi's shins alone. They're perfect gnarly shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that's actually Ashley. Oh, okay, it is Ashley. Oh, it's actually Ashley, but she has to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Oh, okay, so I was reading it right. Yeah, because it was like, how do you say that? Okay, great, I'm glad I got it right. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. the man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight that you could see him casually working out his glutes, and he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van. Oh my goodness. you rang. Did you just say everything twice? you rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Vanman has been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to extend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. I mean, they are just giving it to you, I guess, in 3 days. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. I love his hair. I just realized that. He's got that Josuke hair going on, but it's a star. It's more Joestar than Josuke. The first day of school about to start. There's just not time to properly tell these two off. You resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. What was that? Oopsies. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag seriously says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. He's like, let's see here. I'm Pop. Hi Pop. I'm always so. Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. Is that like the founder of KFC? Hey, we got the world map going, okay? We got some equations that I don't know per Pythagoras theorem. Pi! Guys, pi is showing up again. Pi is everywhere. Pi is everything. 3.14159. What is that? 265. I can't tell if that's a 3 or a 7. 59. And then check-in. Most important part. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of class. Adorable. Sprinkles! That's so cute! Now. Oh, wait. It's like a scruffy. I don't know how to do like a scruffy voice. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? He must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. Professor Dog? Is this Sprinkle Dog? Is that... First name Sprinkle, last name Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuisances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, Whitby... Out of nowhere, Whitby begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossoms fill the air inside the classroom. I'm like, could you imagine that happening? Hey, the petals! Close the window! Close the window! The petals are coming in. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. Yeah. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then... he walks in. Ikkemen! Where's my emo? Is this it? That's my emo. Senpai? Are we students or is he the teacher? You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student. Oh, okay, so it is a student. You're immediately swept up by the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him, it's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harlan. Colonel Sanders interrupts Rickles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me, Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rose through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisles of desks. Suddenly the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to beat down your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. I wonder, do I have a... I have a thing. No, that's my sad. Oh, this one. Here we go. Oh, sweat's beating down. You feel like everyone's looking at you and you're not entirely wrong. and this over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. Come up with better insults, Ashley. Maybe we should open the window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what's with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Aoi sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. You're trying to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please use my handkerchief. Ooh. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. He's talking to me. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you? About how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? I will take it. And I will keep it at home and I go... It's mine. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so... Oh! Was that good? That means I did the right thing. It's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it on your face, but when you do, the feeling of is transcendent. It is his natural scent on it. Oh. Okay. It smells the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Oh my god. Your handkerchief smells like chicken. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome, University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be a really adorable tiny food. Very specific. And when it's all said and done, there will be a battle, and you will lift your sports and compete in the room cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Just student. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really missed. Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? You recognize me? It's my 3rd year in this school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I'm finished. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it in here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. you turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be in some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. We have a robot in our class. The class burst into laughter. Oh, look at Clank though. Hey, Clank's trying, guys. We shouldn't laugh. He's trying his best. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Unless maybe he said a joke. Okay, then we laugh. Good joke, Clank. Good joke. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. He's like, your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up, you're definitely in need of a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You had never had a talky dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? I would guess a chicken one, right? I mean, we're at the culinary what is it? I forgot the school name. Culinary School Academy of Learning. Chicken. Reach beneath your apron and return it with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. I just carry my dog treats everywhere I go. You never know, my emergency dog treats could come in handy. I just realized also, like, this podium thing has a chicken on it. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, Aoli! There's still a seat here! There seems to be no one has claimed a seat next to me, if you're interested. I would guess he sounds like that, right? I'm just changing his voice as we go. Oh no, two good options, but which will you choose? Oh, but my friend! I need to hype my friend up, but Colonel Sanders. But here's my thinking. It's that if I sit with my friend, I feel like Colonel Sanders would find that, like, cool. Be like, oh wow, you're such a supportive friend, like, you know, something like that. So I feel like I would sit with my friend. You move to take your seat next to Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He's such a magnificent. He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get the chance to talk to him later in the semester. I got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. Yeah, 3 whole days. So you say, but now that Mira mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so dark dreamy. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz! Yay, a quiz about me! Always sits next to Kaede, exactly. I mean, the best friend kind of reminds me of Sweet. So I'm kind of gonna sit with my bestie. Next time, if we go back through those, I'm gonna see what happens if I sit next to Colonel Sanders. This incredibly important, surprising short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B if train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely? Looking at you, Pop. Doesn't matter, just never clean your hands. Meh, depends. I feel like you should clean your hands a lot. That's right. Force is to tree, as chicken is to night vision goggles. I wonder what happens if you like answer these wrong. A slam dunk. Feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork. I mean, have you seen that video where like, my spoon's too big? My spoon is too big. I'm a banana. I think that's showing my age there. A meat tenderizer. I mean, you tenderize that thing up and then you eat it. Make it into tiny bite size. Not even bite size. Just easier to eat. You don't have to chew. It's already tenderized. But I guess a spork. Yeah, spork. Spork's the best thing, man. What food is best for a broken heart? Broken heart. Obviously it's pizza, right? Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a silly face. I mean, that would be best for a broken heart. Anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. Yeah. That. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? Oh! No, Sprinkles is not a good boy. He's a talking dog that teaches at a culinary school. He is the best boy! Wait, that could work too, and then there's yes. I'm pretty sure it's this one, but could have been no. It's just like in was it Guardians of the Galaxy? Where it's like, tell me I'm a good boy, please tell me I'm a good boy. Hey, Planet of Wisdom. Watch streak, let's go. I plant. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Your total score. Hey, I got perfect. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look at the Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. Oh! Ooh! I impressed him with my smart chicken knowledge. I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh! He really knows how to butter me up! He said I have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity. Hot diggity, Howie. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points for that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, lunch already? The Stewart Cafeteria. Ooh, this is a nice cafeteria. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. What a pickup line, right? I just gotta say, you got a beautiful brain. Where'd my mouse go? There he is. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I like to make an announcement. He's so angry. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Yay! But Shh. Lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Aha! That must be the smell I smell. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Wait, do I have my emote? I forgot which number it is. No, I keep doing the wrong one. I saw fried chicken! Colonel Sanders has a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have developed a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. My calculations nonetheless that 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavor. You look around and notice every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. They're like, huh? Okay, you said 11 herbs and spices. Okay, all right. Write that down. Write that down. Wait, I forgot to write that. Can you give me your notes? Well, how many? 11? Are you sure he didn't say 12? 11. Okay. But that's all I'll say about that. What you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Oh, nah, dude. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament, and in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. Got him. I looked around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at a sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I saw something beautiful. I knew at that moment that that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent. As she slides closer to Colonel Sanders, she realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold it his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. At first I was like, oh no, there's not enough, but he was prepared. He made enough for everybody. I mean, he brought a bucket. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' foods transport. What? Oh my god, I got isekai'd by eating fried chicken. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transport you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify every flavor, savor the moment, and everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' glowing heart. Swim towards I feel like the middle one. Swim towards the light. The light. It's so pretty. And then the game ends and it was like, are you okay? You were in a coma. And I'm like, what happened? Like, you ate so much fried chicken. You passed out. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. I'm approaching, like, Jojo, and, with Dio and Jotaro. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellowship? Why do you think we was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask. idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. He's got a chicken staff going on. Oh, that's one ending, right? Yeah. One of the endings is just I wake up and they're like, you just ate so much chicken, man. He's JoJo posing. Colonel Sanders is a stand user for real. His stand is like fried. I don't know, something about fried chicken. Ain't that the guy from that one place? That one place. Ain't that the guy from one place? It's Colonel Sanders, y'all. Is it just you and me here? It's just you and me here talking. Are you sure? We're in the same room though. I can keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own that I'm willing to trade. That I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Oh, that's the KFC dude. Yeah, ikkemen! Ikkemen Colonel Sanders. Look at his face. He's kind of disgusted that I want to rush. We have 3 whole days, man. You gotta ask on the 2nd day. Well, I didn't read that. To get to know each other. He's really not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You've got Moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looked both ways to make sure you're truly alone. And leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Okay, we're alone. Just one ingredient. But you can't tell. I use beep. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Beep! Wow. I never had guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some of that if you searched. It's gonna be like you know how like the Krabby Patty. Apparently it's like plankton was like the secret, but it wasn't really. I don't know. But it's like that episode. Ah, thank you for the follow. Okay, I do have the follow thing, Lord. Before I was blocking out the chat. I'm glad I fixed that. While you're wrapped up in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. I told you, he's a stand user! He just disappeared on me! You find Colonel Sanders outside, sitting in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I'll leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. I feel like this would get him mad because he's like, I perfected it to 11 spices. Did you not hear what I said? Were you not taking notes? To show my strength. I don't know. He's talking about his dream, so I'm like, maybe I should be modest and thoughtful? There we go. Here, the hearts are coming out. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. Flavors were complex but comforting. And the interplay between salty and savory and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Aoi. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Ooh. What is this, like a cooking show? You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second, oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, you'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on... you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. That's right in front of our bestie. Like, hey, you want to partner up? You and me. Just so there's no misunderstanding. It's you and me, right? It's you and me. Want to be my partner?
Aww.
Sure, I'll prepare our station. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Eep boop. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Clank? Because I feel, didn't we establish that Pop is kind of like messy? And I feel like Clank, people like Clank in the class, you know? They were all laughing at his robot joke, so there you go. You're gonna be a star with Clank. Sorry, Pop. I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school is, even at this juncture. Poor Kaede. Look, I'm doing what's best for her. Okay, she's gonna team up with Clank. And I sat with her in class. We'll be in class together. This is just one cooking class. She'll be okay. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. You don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might... Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Tissue? I hardly know you. What a jokester. Mind judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes two flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? What about fried chicken? Ooh, mashed potato and gravy. I feel like he'd be impressed. Steak tartare, octopus. Bruh. Yes. Okay, we're getting on his good side. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders cast a coy look to you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Making perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Whoa, hold on. Your man? I don't see your name on him, Ashley. Yeah, exactly. Your man's Van Van. Yeah! Did someone call for me? Oh, no jeez, Van Van. What? Over here crushing our stream? You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Music. Things are heating up. Currency's returns are also peeled potatoes. You toss them into a boiling water and turn your attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there. Ashley Van Van. I was working in Portage instead of a do-it now? Do-it? Instead of a do-it now? Actually, no. It looks like Ellie was struggling, so we obviously give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I should teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Be good, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubt whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct dishes worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. I think that this makes sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for a Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. I don't know because I kind of abandoned my bestie. But I feel like she would back me up better. She'd be like, leave her alone. Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Be like, Sanders, come on, like, speak up for me. I don't know. You turn the mirror, and as soon as you find her, she sends it and looks back. This girl's friend in need raider is second to none. She knew it was running over. Is somebody threatening my best friend? I will destroy them! I actually think that Ashley and Van Van are really leaving. Leaving in the dust. How would you say that? Maybe my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you're sorely mistaken. You're a loyal friend, but I will leave my partner for today's activity. We look for Sprinkles and hope that he makes step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Dargos keep corgis in your short but sturdy stature. Where's the teacher? The teacher just left us here. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Ooh, potato! With gravy, it looks so good. I didn't really eat anything for dinner. This is gonna make me hungry. Also, I gotta hydrate. Hydrate, guys. Hydrate. My command didn't go on for some reason. Let me just put that real quick. Okay. Let me do that. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Ah, it was so good. Ooh, ooh. Colonel Sanders holds his fork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork for the small moment. All the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. You love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with her sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. I'm like, potatoes! Do something, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, there's a tasty dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realize that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Ellie. You do not waste food in the boom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. I have a potato face. Edgar reaches back over and a covered dish in his hands. Hell yeah! Oh, what is that? So metal. It's so Joestar-esque. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Blazed upon my specialty, a braised tentacle of octopus with my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. It ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Zandt and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned. In the process, the results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I must have been in the oven. I don't feel so good. Oh my god! Oh my god! Hey yo! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slipped up in Pop's mouth. Pop wishes with pain for just a moment. Then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsies. He's like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shockment has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poison of all kind. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Ghost of student. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by all that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. Ooh. So pretty. It's dark and warm and a little spooky. Oh, this is perfect for the ghost! Colonel Sanders stands in the quad, neon glow, and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasted them and reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. He's getting choked up. Oh! I wish they put him in the middle so I could see. I guess someone's gonna come in. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Oh, but it's just the first day! Save that for the second day! Colonel Sanders? Yes, Alan? There's something I need to tell you.
Aha!
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. You should follow your dreams with all of your heart, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspiring stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. He's like, they forgot about me. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh my god. Monster. Oh my god. Ew. A sports monster is here to fight a hero! Why do you think I left my fridge open? Later, nerds! How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another ship on an emotional level? Be afraid! Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack? You said go to the attack. What attack will you use? Cooking with love. Or cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset the Sporkmonster. Sporkmonster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. Ah! Hot gravy! You take 1 damage. I mean, I guess we keep going? It worked last time, right? And your love does 1 damage! Sporkmonster won't forget this. Sporkmonster is really being threatened by your attack. Sporkmonster focuses their mash mine and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, it's shaking. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Oh no! Besides the defense, which defense will you use? Transportation? You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening!" Sporkmonster is so quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Sporkmonster uses utility pencil. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Well, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't really see a health bar. How do I know? They're going to attack with love. Okay. Sporkmonster squeezing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Getting vulnerable, Sporkmonster prepared for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Wow, villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens! Oh my goodness, 1,000 chickens. I knew it! He has a stand. His stand is just a bunch of chickens. Oh my god! Power pitch! Oh wait, I was supposed to say it. This is power pitch! Power pitch is 10 damage. Sporkmonster is defeated. You saved me! An injured Sporkmonster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him, spare this wretched beast. He could terrorize more people though. I mean, he broke him out of nowhere. But maybe it would be like, he would be like kind of impressed to be like, no, he really didn't do anything wrong. Mentioned attack. tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to reveal it remains still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and do not dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. The sport monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. Ooh, special item. It appears to be It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. Oh my goodness. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Oh my goodness, it's chicken spells. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borgo. Borgo. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Did he walk me home? The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh my goodness! Whoa! So much chicken! When they come back, dreams are weird. You awake on day 2, and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Are they memories? Or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and taught you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the sport monster, she launches into a story of her own. I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank. I thought so, girl. I knew you would click with Clank. Like him? Like Clank? I don't know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him I like. About him I like him. Like him. You got to talk after class? He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular. Like, he was voted prom king at school, and he didn't even go to it. It was also the convertible that he made himself rode. It was also the convertible that he rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I think maybe something got lost in pressure cooking language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. You sure did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? I feel the implications that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. Secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So, this summer while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. sounds a little sus, Miriam, but go on. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought him home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was like unlike anything I ever tasted. I need to be very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever, anyhow, we both showed an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know? Like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. Hi, Max. How's it going? I'm not gonna tell. Colonel Sanders trusts me. I'm not gonna go willy-nilly out there and be like, yeah, okay, you're my bestie. But no, Colonel Sanders trusts me. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Make up a fake ingredient. Oh. I feel like this might bite me later, but then she'll be like, why'd you lie to me? I thought I was your best friend. And I'll be like, well, I don't trust this sus man you're talking about. Sorry, bestie. I gotta protect the secret. The Colonel trusts me, and I can't break that trust. But then you're my bestie, and you should know better than to ask me. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about it was Eye of Newt? I know it sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figured that you satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's coming from this tree over here. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Oh, Sanders' son! Where's my emote? Here, there he is! It's Colonel Sanders! He's arriving at school! Sit back and admire his majestic glory, run to him. I'm gonna embrace this moment. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Ooh, a Musume crossover here. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dancing before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on the rear, sending it running free into the countryside. Wow, Colonel Sanders, you're so nice. He just found this horse and was like, be free! Thank you for bringing me to school. What in the darnation are we playing today? Is that why KFC is so big and We're doing I Love You, Colonel Sanders. The dating sim with Colonel Sanders. Is it like KFC so big in Japan? my ikkemen Colonel Sanders. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. Wow, you even trained the horse. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have! I mean, what a horseful beaut you have! Dang it! That's what I just said! Being good friends, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, it gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping! I mean, they got food poisoning and they were up all night gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. They're just baddies, man. They're just in the corner like like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why did you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Don't stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try to get a closer look. Sure. I mean, if I tell them to not be immature, I'll be like, they're still gonna act the way they act. Did you read what the developer's name? The developer's name? No. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You hear Van Van muttering something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. They're summoning a demon, guys. The chicken demon. However, he knows you eavesdropping. You try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, you and your Emperor of... Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it... I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ain't you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than culinary skill. It takes creativity. It takes... chance. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's the book! It's the book just like the one you found after your encounter with the spark monster. That's my book! Did I not pick it up? Sayop. Sayop. That was the same book that I found last night at the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who has a book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that you haven't been studying the book, but you're, they've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Babe. Frank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Oh, who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such a language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Oh my goodness. He's got Pikachu powers. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely, you must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can't help you with your business. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just as Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day, he's panting. Which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning I spent the morning chasing a car all over town with my tiny legs are very tired. I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly, he loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. I'm trying to read what you said. Oh, Mom, the thing got cut off. The real name. PSYOPs. Psychological operation is a plan used to communicate influence tactic by military government to sway emotions, actions, beliefs, behavior of foreign targets are used to support political propaganda and use propaganda, disinformation in order to win hearts and minds. And then Corgi! Corgi! That's Sprinkles. Or Professor Dog. Excuse me. He's got a degree. We have to give him the professor title. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders and you miss most of the important parts. It's like, wow, he's so dreamy. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Owlie? Naturally, this appears to you to be a simple platter. Which item do you want to sample? A shimmering pepper, a glass of water. A glass of water sounds great. I guess a pepper? I don't know. Bright colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way. So natural you reach out and grab it and eat it right away. However, your body's not prepared for the heat. Oh no, we're back and we got isekai. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. Oh no, it's the ghost! My friend, oh. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message, oh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... Sorry, I got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through to fulfill the prophecy. You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man! You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Then why'd you give it to me? You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via time competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Oh my god, she's cutting his leg! Step up and tell him you're off! Demand they stop wasting everyone's time! I feel like if I show them up, maybe that will get them quiet, you know? Like, I got this. How about a lunchtime competition, eh? Call me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down, then so be it. I'm not a fool. You're the fool. Oh, I got his attention. Good one, Van Van. I like your crumptious alloy. I'll be watching your performance. As the things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finding a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Oh, with a huge light blast in your face, watching the word timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me. In case anyone was wondering, I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you must mash. Wait, you had his chicken. I know you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you're really impressive again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh, what temperature? 100. What? I'm sorry. What were you thinking? Oh, get your head in the game. Okay, that's our sprinkles. You're going to need to season this chicken before to cook it. You don't know what Colonel Sanders' recipe is saying, but you have an idea. How many? 11. That's right. You might know all the ingredients, but at least you're heading in the right direction. It intensifies. Now you got some basic steps to go in. It's time to elevate your craft. I was saying mine. Offer gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted. If you hope to succeed, your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and you draw energy from that place. Now would be the great time to harness the energy. So where does it come from? That was really close. Oh my god. I feel like the timer's getting faster. That's right. This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. No, I'm not throwing away my shot. Oh. You're trying to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. What? Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice that Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Owlie. He's actually cheering you on. It would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you make he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. Wait, where's my emote? All I can think about is him. Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls? Oh shoot! I don't know. They only gave like 3 seconds. I couldn't even read. What were you thinking? Get your mind back in the competition. You're stranded on a desert island with one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk! I know, right? You know what? You focus on the challenge. You're falling behind. I didn't even read. Again, like... What does it do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicious baked biscuits? You're really struggling to keep up. In the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Or you might not have any hands, but Ollie does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know that it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Oh no, I'm shoving my hand in there. Ow. Oh no. Oh no, my eye, I thought so. But you're not fast enough, your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use your hands for the rest of the match. No, broke my... Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. He's like, I believed in you. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish and ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Owlie's injury. You see, Sprinkle begins to lick his doggy chops as he walks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. The fuck is this game? It's I Love You, Colonel Sanders, the best game, the best dating sim there is. I was going to ask Aloy to do the honors, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Guys, how much you bet it's like fried chicken? Okay, good. It's not fried chicken, but you know what? That looks pretty good. That looks pretty fancy. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry. How would you say that? Gelée? Damn, that's fancy though. Look at that. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his fingers in the chocolate sauce. My fingers, lol. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you? As he places a sauce-covered finger over his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel, like, this is my rage. Ashley! Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, or perhaps forever. Oh no, I don't have eyebrows! No! Oh. I really gotta show them I'm mad, like... Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow. You run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. So quick. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Oh no, my nightmare. You're trying to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be master chef. Failure's part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I never fail at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome for sure, I was born that way. But I walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an, obstruction. Guys, I know how to read. Kind of. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mole handler. That one was especially humiliating. Moles can be so cruel. Is this real? Like he tried to be a lawyer? I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor or money could deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you see something ignite inside him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! As your moments grow intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Oh my god, this is the spork monster. Battle scars from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the spork monster! Orko? It is I know I said I wouldn't be bad, but after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I want to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like to have to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Oh, thanks, Orko. I'm glad there's no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark at night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. Oh, look at his cute little smile. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spark monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were a human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student until one day some mean kid with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely, I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should protect the innocent from those who would cheat me through sorcery and goo. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. Sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Owie, together, I am sure we can defeat them. Back in my hideaway, and we can discuss. Personal invite. I can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Wow! Oh my god! And what does that say? Kentucky? Chicken statue. I'm a little concerned about this. Maybe. But I love the view. Maybe there's like a fried chicken candle. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with. Trying to find the right balance of flavor and textures. I'm not sure if I nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? Reveal it! I'll tell you everything, Colonel! You said that you're as ready as you ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. I mean, it's the second day. I mean, you know, it's time. Nothing more like the present, I guess. And 3 whole days. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. What? I had it in my backpack this whole time. Also, let me make sure my volume's okay. I just have it with me. I also have a bag of ice that apparently hasn't like melted at all. I present to you my original coleslaw. Woo! What is this? Corn? Maybe? To be honest, I am not a big fan of coleslaw. Carrots. That would make more sense. Well, sometimes the carrots are shredded in coleslaw, so I was like, I never see like chunks of carrots in them. I hate the coleslaw that has raisins in them because I actually I don't like raisins, and then you put raisins in the coleslaw. I'm like, no, why would you ruin the coleslaw? But sometimes coleslaw's okay. Sometimes depends where you get it from. The shredded cabbage just glistens in the light. Colonel Sanders Luck's hideaway. Magnificent. Raisins and coleslaw. For real. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him warm, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. I realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Oh, we're snooping. Around the room are various items that you could look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Have an item to discover more about the Colonel. A chicken. Pick up a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting in the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't realistic. It isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy? This would have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. I wonder... Now that I think about it, maybe... I used to have chickens. That'd be interesting if I got like one of them taxidermy. And then I'm thinking about it. A later note clipped on the chicken foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Happen an item to discover more about the girl. Okay, let's look at this beautiful view. He gazes out the window across the vast lake and mountain ranges beyond. Oh no, it's the ghost! The ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could tell you my name right now. It's... can't you stand in the middle of something? You open the window a crack. You open the window a crack and the ghost of student swept out with a breeze. Like, see ya. What's about this? Take a closer look at the large urn sitting on the nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it, It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. he made an urn for that. I want to know about baby him. Oh my god! And your little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and the mustache combo he sports, you figure that must be the Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that seems to be waving like a rattle. Who framed the baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of a company they founded, am I right? Oh, game. I feel like that is to progress, so I want to know more. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Okay. One of the framed photos showed an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Okay, let's see this. Scented candle. A scented candle you pick up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69? No, it's one of those secret recipe ingredients. It's beep. What's this? His hair. Don't mind if I do. Oh my god. Gonna use these for my spells. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of a comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silver in color. They're actually made of spun silver. And then this must be where he keeps his secret recipe. You think for a moment what number is important to Colonel Sanders, and it dawns to you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Okay. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in a scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish and has been that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Aww. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. You decide now's your moment. Oh, make my big move. Tell him you're cold or fess up and tell the truth. That I'm stupid? I mean, I was like, oh yeah, I was a little cold. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Everything smiles and scoots closer to the fire. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? So nothing ever feels like it's moving too fast. I know exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. Oh my god, so fast. The finals tomorrow, I forgot. We should be home studying. Well, we're together. We should be like studying together. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough give you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Owl? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Ooh, wait, did I sleep at his place? Dream sequence! Fried chicken. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Beep! In some jurisdictions, beep isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Fried chicken and biscuit! Fried chicken for breakfast, though. It's ridiculous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you down. It takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. The cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could you be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a peg, flatter him, there we go. You know, I think we might make a great team. Buttery biscuits, I know they look good. Biscuits are good for breakfast. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, You're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Sounds like me. Start running. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Oh. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Mira. Sure, but... You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date! I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? I'm not really sure where we stand. I don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, bottling up the dials on your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back at Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened but the emotional connection. Wowzers. I guess so. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. Oh. Kaboom. Kaboom. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. There they are, waiting for me. You can tell from the distance that they're picking on Pop. Though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What the swirly? Sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly and Sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You got some nerve, Owlie, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're trusting my words. I won't have it. You clench your fists, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. It doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever! Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to blowing over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Owie, how's that hair feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? What about the flavors of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Is he supposed to be a JoJo bad guy? I think so. That's what I'm saying, like, he's so JoJo coded. Excuse me, Aoi. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine food. See you inside, Aoi. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Uh-oh. We're about to cast a spell? Whoa! That's that book? It looks like bad news. Just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in the magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. I would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful. I mean, who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't if it was really powerful? I think one of the surefire ways to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I can cast a spell here. That says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exams. That's way drastic. Could you do something else, like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie string around your finger? Okay, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. No? I don't want to forget my ikkemen, Colonel Sanders. Don't do it. I'm gonna fail class now, aren't I? I'm never gonna graduate. Colonel Sanders is gonna go off with Ashley and they're gonna make delicious fried chicken together and raise little chickens together and have little chicken babies. I don't know. I'm just gonna be forever alone and failure with my hand crushed up and I'm gonna be alone. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkle's already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute nose crunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach out for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Thinking of the hunk of meat too much. Here, you can have my homework. Read in your backpack and grab some homework from last semester that you forgot to turn in. Sprinkles immediately goes for it and gobbles the sheet of paper like a piece of fresh chicken rawhide. I apologize for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like an ungraded work. My, Aoi, were you studying something with cinnamon? I have been sitting in on a lecture around the art of cake baking. How insightful. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Aoi, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom, you see. Before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by worlds and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. Do you think I want to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appears to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. Or... No, you had to show off your cool kid friends Jeff and Joe. Oh, Jeff and Joanne. JJ forever. JJ forever. Watch us from a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep. Then take Jeff and Joanne with you. You know, hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep, like... Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep. Oh no! You broke him! No amount of seasoning going to make me want to eat that, Clank. What is that? Is that a fried shoe? Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. fried cookware. I said friend. Oh well. Clank slowly rolls out the room to be alone with his shoe. I want to be alone with my shoe. Everyone tries to pretend that they didn't see the entire thing go down. Something like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. Oh, we must be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam! TM. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you on the arena. Before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay? Okay. I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Your tiny cocoa is delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even in the source of her frustration in such a silly boy. Sparkle's gonna want that later. You mean Sprinkle's gonna want that later. He's like, deep fried shoe. You know that? I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. We don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through the final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her sharp bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. I'm not going to saddle up to Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off in the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for the both of us, and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person. You shouldn't settle for the first someone to show you a little interest. Anyhow, Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it. Love it up? While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decide to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat up the pants of Van, the supposed Man, and his eviler counterpart Ash Lee. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of recipes you've been working on. Always famous chicken pot pie. Wait a minute. I just had chicken pot pie. Perfect. I'm ready for this game. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, Colonel Sanders-san! Your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Pie? Yeah, pie! Everything is pie! Oh, what are you doing here? There's still some time before the final exam. Oh, just take it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You're usually happy to share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get into your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick with when the timer oven goes off behind you. I feel like I should let him know, you know? The universe has spoken, we must have pie. Pie will be my victory! Ignore it, like there's no sound at all. I feel like he would be like, well, there was your timer. Let me just check out your dish. And I'm like, what dish? I don't know what you're talking about. Should I just let him know? Because I feel like this one, I'm gonna have the pie burn and I'm gonna freak it up. But maybe if I fess up, he can like give me some advice. So let's see. Okay, we got hearts. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell pot pie from 400 yards. Can you imagine like you're 399 yards away and Colonel Sanders is like somewhere and he's like, I smell pot pie. Owlie, are you eating a pot pie? I smelled it. Like he calls me, are you eating pot pie? I smelled it. I'm like, how did you know? I told you, I smelled from 400 yards away. That's an oddly specific distance. But you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. I knew it was a pot pie. Oh no, you knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with it all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, that smell is made with a helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Moment of truth. Ooh! Oh, that's so good. Why every single one of my dishes have been coming on this like bowl. I wish I could see like the actual pie, you know, but I guess this will do. But it looks so good. Dude, I would eat that. Wow. It's the best pie I ever tasted. I always loved country cooking. I could eat this all day. Please tear it up, it's so good. There's no time left. The final showdown's about to begin. Sprinkle lays down the ground rules. the change of music. There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you got. Okay, there are no rules apparently. I could just like, if there are no rules, I'm just gonna be like, okay, can I have Colonel Sanders cook with me? You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam and her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers, she's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find ways to improve on something perfect. His original recipe are fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with frenzy of action. Even one with your fingers. Everyone is pulling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Oh my god, it's levitating. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, Master Blaster! Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. Five dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, did Clank just learn to speak English? It's a singularity. It's a singularity as much for 12. We mustn't let it happen or the appliances uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugged Clank and rolls him out the back door off the arena. As you frantically prep your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. She's going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? I mean, there are no rules. Literally, Sprinkles just said that. You got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? We're gonna do it the hard way, because Colonel Sanders said that there's no easy way. Whoever needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Ooh, he notices. I believe in you, Aoi. Miriam notices too.
Aww.
I've always believed in you, Aoi, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You're trying to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, sure, cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's a secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she even get Eye of Newt from? Oh no, you ruined my dish. Or maybe made it even better. Who knows? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It's I, Steve, the spork monster! Steve? Wait, what happened to Borgo? You're not here to battle me, are you? These spork monsters are many. I think Borgo had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I thought you said you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kid, and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? No, I'm sorry. Steve! Steve the Spork Runner notices that you got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross something magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in the pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long, involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in Monster School that I have fallen asleep during scare tactic class, and when I woke up, Todd's a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know what you could. You don't know how you could win. We actually have my bestie help, kind of no, but Miriam got the explosion, like took her back, like and now she's out. You summon extra power. You give up and drop out. I give up. Cooking is not for me. Okay, we'll go. like Dragon Ball Z power up. Like yeah. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns. Wait, what? Your hair? Yeah. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. I thought so. I thought we're going Dragon Ball Z. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. Yes, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The powers even summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything, except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and it can't be served. But don't worry, dear Ori, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you manage is to make mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. Colonel Sanders, what about the text? What happened to you? What about the rules? Following the rules have never really been my thing. I fell by heart. Wait, but there are no rules, so you could technically help me. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolded a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their oh, I should read it in his accent. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpasses their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Blank? From off screen you hear pure and innocent giggle. They can only come from one student. Hehe, I'm flying. It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Besides the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastics of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess. Did Dan have something to do with this? When somebody asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was salad. Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how you didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs, may I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, you're not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but I'm not exactly yearbook material. Oh, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Click! Where'd that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature world beep and other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow you must have gone plugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that one out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Oh, the light's dim. Yes, it has been a long semester. It's been 3 whole days. Yes, it's been very long. Yeah. Wow, 3 whole days long. But days of hard work. The time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I made... Oh, it's so cute! Tender udon noodles and savory soup. With like a side of tea. My word, it is so delicate. It is a teeny tiny narumaki I spy afloat in its itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef. Chef is my father's name. I thought we were supposed to call him Professor Dog. And Sprinkles, I've had some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkle carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone like to taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. I'll enjoy it myself. In a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Aoi, for helping believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made fully over smooth egg custard and an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. No, it doesn't look too bad, but cooking with urchin... Did you skewer one top of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkle leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Brrr. Finally, Sprinkle goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and probed. Ouch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the stings. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles would make it difficult to eat. Dejected, Van does not go gently into the night. Disqualified for glamour. Don't discuss empty. This is the last you heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. I'm a dog, I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student. Ashley, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made. Ooh. Orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose-flower syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That is some fancy. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food. In a cooking school? Got toast in your ear or something, Ollie? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were gonna have an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you can smell it if you absolutely insist, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. The food cannot be eaten. It cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you! And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. She's got her knife out. Oh no, watch out! This isn't... Oh, I just realized it's got a little heart there. This isn't the last you heard of me either. This class is going to get much smaller. I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. Two chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Is that a famous bowl? He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling on this. From somewhere in the room, the no drum roll plays. Just where I die, seeing everything in this kitchen. You give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. You pass, and you pass, and then you... Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to send this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnificent magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declare that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Ooh, ayo, is this prom? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment. They get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Hey, EJ Dog in the house! You know that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Ooh, hey, they got cool fits on. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they're committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. Now that everyone's together. It's a Spark Monster! He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spark Monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refers to me by my new name, Party Monster. Students try to finish what he had said, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Sport. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know, she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arriving late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pops. I knew you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. So we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And now we get a new wing of the school, not to mention the honors of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. I see now, okay. The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electric hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Oh, he's got like a little bow tie. Oh, he's all dressed up. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Oh, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? Oh, wait, why are you making me say that twice? What? I just feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously, I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figure out who you are, Clank. I'm blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear that she managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Okay, bye, Clank. He's coming. Listen. Howdy, classmates. Wow, his casual fit. Oh man, bruh. Colonel Sanders here. Okay. Look at all the pedals. It's like the first day you met him. He has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. It's time for a full meal. Wow. You know, actually, I don't think I ever had like KFC family meal before. I always just get one or the other, you know? One of these days, I'm just gonna get a full family meal and, you know, share it amongst friends. Oh wow, fried chicken! I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken, and man, by not reminding people I go out and buy my chicken. The end? Why is it a question mark? The end? Sure. Oh. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. I'm gonna ask you to dance. Aoi, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. You know, just waiting. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Oh, you're sweating. Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy must, a tidy goatee, a degree from the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It's truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100 franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Aoi. How sweet! We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stopped dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I think it's something I'll need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. And you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love? The life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Aoi, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. What? You didn't believe me to, like, help run his restaurant? I know you didn't believe me to be a pastry chef, so... What the heck? Was it gonna play the beginning again? Here you go! This is what I was talking about. Hey, oh, look at him! Chicken! It's steak power! Colonel Sanders! Ah. Poison. Save. Huh? Plasma, you came at a great time. Saved by the plot. Yay! We did it! That took about 2 hours. I think because I was like reading it most of the time, and sometimes I kind of read fast and skip words, so sometimes I have to go back and read. Yay! What did I miss? You missed a lot. You missed me dancing with Colonel Sanders, and then him not trusting me to run his restaurant. Why doesn't he trust me? We made a famous bowl together. I kept his secret. I didn't even tell my bestie your secret. Well, yay, we did it! I wonder if there's a way for me to earn his trust for everything. Probably. Who knows? If you're interested in this game, it is free on Steam, so you can check it out and play it for yourself and see if you can get Colonel Sanders to trust you in running his restaurant. But for now, that's gonna be it for me, because I need to get ready to go to sleep so I can go to work and be sad that Colonel Sanders isn't real. Colonel Sanders is a fictional character, of course. Let me just get here for a second. Well, that was fun. I liked it. Here I'm gonna exit real quick. Yep. Exit the game. Yeah, that was fun. I liked it because, I don't know, it's funny. I know, like, KFC dating sim, it's gonna be a little silly. And it wasn't like, I guess it wasn't too over the top, because sometimes they can go a little over the top, but it was just the kind of like the right amount of absurdity. A Colonel Sanders son riding his horse to school. I think I read somewhere it was gonna take like about an hour to play, but went a little longer because, you know, I'm reading. But if you just read to yourself, it'd be a little shorter. And then I was like trying to get like a southern accent, like, howdy, I'm Colonel Sanders. And then all my voice acting's all over the place. Sad. KFC and fingers in a blender. I always stay the night with I did stay the night. They crew movie so fast. 3 whole days the same day. And a pressure cooker went skydiving. Yeah, my friend went on a skydiving date. And my fingers were still injured, weren't they? Is that why Colonel Sanders had to step in and help me, and we passed for everybody. You know, everyone should be thanking me. I helped save their ass. They passed school. They got their diplomas. Gained sentience and then got taken off flight support. We had to unplug him. He was gonna take over the world. If we didn't, the world would be taken over with. We have to thank Van for that. I really like the over-the-top characters too. The mean bullies, and then the random ass Pokemon battle that happened in the middle there. I think like later I'm gonna try out to see the other endings, but definitely check out the game for yourself. It is free, it's funny, and I'm glad I was able to play it for you guys. I don't remember like the story that much, I guess, because I remember like Like I said, I think like Jacksepticeye or Markiplier played it. And like I'm like looking at playing it now, I'm like, I don't remember that. I do remember Colonel Sanders. Apparently my game capture's on. But anyway, let's see here. Is anyone on? Anyone streaming right now? Oh! Ego is. We also got other people. Let's see what Ego's doing. I'm surprised. I saw Ego kind of streaming a lot today. Oh man, it's been a while since I did a raid. So we're gonna raid into Ego's stream. How to raid Twitch here. It looks like Ego is doing VoOP chatting right now. If you don't know what that is, VoOP chatting is like Omega but for VTubers. You get like paired with another random VTuber. I'm pretty sure that's what she's doing. It looks like it. Yeah, it says there's a big VoOP chat thing up here. Okay, so let me just figure out how do I raid again? It's been so long. Raid Twitch stream. Oh, /raid. Go by the channel username. Okay, I gotta. Last time I did this wrong. Well, good night, everyone. Good night, Plasma. WMAX for being #1 YouTube chat. Oh, YouTube chat. Hey, let's go. Alright, so let me just do this here. Raid, and then Ego. Ego path. Or Minecraft. Eggs Mike. Oh no! Yeah, looks like they're talking about something. Okay. Ego. Path. I hope I spelled. Could you imagine if I rated someone that that isn't their username? I gotta double make sure. Okay. Okay, the raid's getting prepared. If you're raiding in, this is the raid message. If you want to copy and paste that as we raid. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Next stream will be Friday, and we're finally gonna get into me side. So, if you're interested in that, we're gonna be playing that, and we're gonna continue playing me side until Valentine's Day. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next stream. Alright, have a good day, night. Bye bye, matinee. Bye bye.